Let's talk about the new starting quarterback of the Giants, Russell Wilson, who's said to have an aura about him. And kind of a weird choice of words, I'll say. I think when I hear aura, I think of like mystical gurus and that kind of stuff. Like I don't think Mr. Unlimited is being considered a guru of that sort. I don't think that's quite the role that people
He
think
could
of with
be.
him. He could be. But the love guru with Mike Myers.
Have you met him? I was about to say he did save himself for marriage.
I don't know if he did or didn't. I don't listen.
Yeah.
It's one thing to say, it's another thing to do it. I'm not accusing. I'm just saying. It's very easy to say it. It's not like, wait a minute, I can tell you're not. Like, it's not you losing a birthmark on your face or something. Like, anyway, we get off of the bedroom talk of Russell Wilson. The whole topic came actually with the conversation with Bobby Okereke. Oh God, he probably said it his wedding night. Anyway. Anyway, Bobby Okereke was getting interviewed there by the press, and he said, I mean, I can't say enough about Russ and even Jameis Winston, the presence they're in this locker room, the leadership they bring, the maturity they bring, just the vets that they are, and the respect they have in this league. I think Russ is one of 7 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl and have 10 Pro Bowls. So there's a certain aura he's got about him. But yeah, we're all very excited. I mean, you never get to know the man, but you obviously play against him. But just the leader he is, how personable he is with everybody in the locker room, and just his mentality. He's dabbing up guys that he's not even in the position groups with, and you see the emphasis he's putting on leadership and team building. You know, I thought that was really interesting because, again, we mentioned a minute ago, we're joking around about, you know, his personal life, which probably shouldn't. We are, well, but we're talking about how we don't know him personally. Like, there's a lot of talk always about what kind of person Russell Wilson is. There's been accusations of him not being a good teammate, him being very
Denver looking at you.
I want to say like egotistical, like to that degree. Like,
yeah,
like that's been kind of stuff. Even guys that like within the Seattle franchise, which obviously were in his best years, after he left, you could tell there was kind of some things starting to trickle out a little bit about issues that he had with his teammates there too as well. So was it Richard he was fighting with like right afterwards? I mean, a full blown, but there was a little bit of you know, back and forth there afterwards, if I remember correctly. Or at least some stories about some issues. I don't think Russell Wilson went back at him in the media. That's not his personality, but you know, Richard Sherman will say anything big publicly. He don't care. That's just his personality. So I just like seeing it though. I like seeing the fact that here's a guy, Bobby Okereke, who's well thought of, obviously within the franchise, one of the better players on this team as a whole. Like, I don't know where you put him, probably at least 10. Like wouldn't you say like top 10 player on this team? Probably.
You can probably get closer to 5.
Closer to 5, but I think he's not quite at 5. You know, you figure you got Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Andrew Thomas, Malik Neighbors. There's 4 right there. He's going to be right around that 4, 5, 6 kind of mark, probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
you could argue saying top 5 in the 5th spot.
Yeah,
but
regardless, the point I'm trying to make is it's an important thing that a guy who's a bigger, you know, name on this roster and who's now going into his 3rd year with the team, so he's got a rapport with everybody on this team at this point, is saying these kind of things. And it's interesting that they're saying like he's getting involved with groups that he's not even a part of as well. I like seeing that. Again, love him or hate him, and I know a lot of people don't like Russell Wilson, and I get it. He was a part of a lot of winning teams in Seattle, guys. Winning is something that we have not had as a Giants culture in the last, 10 years, can I say? It's probably about the right time frame now.
Yeah.
The last Super Bowl was 2011, so I mean, it's been a while now. I'm not trying to do a Stain song, and it really has been a while. So I feel like if you got somebody who's been a part of a winning team and he's willing to share some of the things that winning teams have done he's been a part of, listen to him by all means.
100%.
Yeah. And he does seem to be setting a good example also for Jaxson Dart in that regard as well. So, definitely happy to see that. I'm excited to see, if maybe he's learned from the awkwardness he had in Denver and even to a certain degree over in, Pittsburgh as well. that was more of an issue with him and the offensive coordinator than anything else. But I mean, maybe he's learned a little bit there. Who knows? I mean, listen, we look at football players. We keep saying oh, they need to grow the hell up. Like, guys, he's in his mid-30s. Like, it's not like he's like a 70-year-old man who's like set in his ways and can't learn and can't age, with wisdom at this point. Like, I notice some people 35 or 36, whatever he is old. But
for the NFL, he's old. But he's still like
NFL years, he's old. He's 36, so I should be 37 in November. So I take it back. He's old.
Yeah,
I still got 5 years on you, Russ. Actually, I'll be 43 by then. So I got 6 years. So God damn it, I'm old. Anyway, again, just glad to hear good stories about Russell Wilson there, because there's always that nervousness after the stories you heard about, especially Denver. So glad to hear it there. So
thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.